Gil Pérez, the teleporting soldier. On October 24th, 1593, Gil Pérez, a Filipino palace guard, was guarding the governor's palace in Manila, Philippines. Chinese pirates the night before had killed the Filipino governor, resulting in a lot of chaos and work for the palace guards in Manila. Gil Pérez was exhausted. He decided to lean against a wall and rest for a moment. He closed his eyes, and after a while, when he opened his eyes, he was in a completely unfamiliar place. His surroundings looked different. He was unsure on how to react, and he continued to do his guard duties until he was approached by someone who started asking him questions. He found out that he woke up in somewhere that was completely different and far away. He woke up in Mexico City's Plaza Mayor, over 8,000 miles away from the palace he was guarding in Manila. He continued to do his job, but he realized that the building he was guarding wasn't the palace. From the Pacific Ocean all the way to Mexico, a group of people approached him and asked what he was doing because of how different he looked compared to all the other guards. He was questioned about what he was doing. Gil told his story that he was just a guard from Manila and that he was waiting for the appointment of a new governor due to the death of Gomez Perez das Marinas on the 23rd of October. Nobody in Mexico City believed Gil Perez's story because they didn't know about the assassination that happened in Manila yet. It was also because it would have been impossible for Gil Pérez to travel over 8,000 miles in such a short period of time. From the Pacific Ocean all the way to Mexico, a different set of officers then questioned Pérez, attempting to trip him up, but Pérez clung to his story. The officers called in a religious expert. However, they placed Pérez in jail because they thought he might be a deserter or a servant of the devil. The group told him that what he was saying was impossible, stating that it was the 25th of October, only 2 days after the governor was killed. The group of people then contacted Mexican authorities because they were worried and suspicious. Pérez told the following story, according to Pérez's written account. My name is Gil Pérez. As to standing sentry, here I am, doing as nearly as possible what I was ordered to do. I was ordered this morning to mount guard at the doors of the governor's palace in Manila. I know very well that this is not the governor's palace, and evidently I am not in Manila. Why or how that may be, I know not, but here I am, and this is a palace of some kind, so I am doing my duty as nearly as possible. Last night, the governor of the Philippines, Excellency Don Gomez Perez das Marinas, had his head cracked with an axe and is dead of it. Perez was then thrown in jail for 2 months until a cargo ship arrived from the Philippines, carrying news that the governor of Manila had been killed, exactly what Perez told the Mexican authorities. The Mexican authorities decided to question the crew that arrived about Gil Pérez. Some of the crew members confirmed Gil Pérez's identity to their surprise as a palace guard and even claimed to have seen him in Manila on October 23rd. According to the sailor, Pérez was indeed a soldier of the palace guard and had not been seen in Manila since the day he disappeared, October 24th, 1593. The Mexican authorities decided to release Gil Pérez from jail and allowed him to return to Manila, where he continued his duties. The story of Gil Pérez remains a mystery. Other people have theorized it could have been alien abduction, or spontaneous teleportation, or a wormhole. And that is it for this video. If you enjoyed watching this video, I would appreciate if you guys liked and subscribed. Thanks for watching.